I'd like to hear about, like, in terms of your schooling with your program in tourism management, what helped you the most in preparing different situations with guests?
The co-op course, which helped me to understand the opportunities I have, which gave me the fundamental knowledge about how each department works and what are their responsibilities. Whenever I had certain problems, or especially the guest had a problem, I know which department should I reach out so that the guest problem is solved.
Working under pressure and just learning how to navigate that is super, super important. And it's all about adaptability, being on top of yourself and the people around you too, because everyone has to be held accountable to make sure it runs smoothly.
If you're talking about the real life experiences, I think collaboration, because some of the people, they will prefer to stay quiet and not ask for help.
That's true, because sometimes our approach when we come against something that's challenging is to freeze or to avoid to leave.
Exactly.
Or so it does challenge, I think, and so it retrains our brain in a way to be like, okay, I'm going to be here in the moment, I'm going to ask for help, this is uncomfortable, but I know that it could go in a good way. Collaborating, working with others. What trends and changes are you seeing in the industry from working in co-op and still working in the workplace and talking to professionals in this field?
People are very conscious, especially when it comes to price and value or perception of value. You have to be very careful to make sure that what you're pricing your experience or product at is what is actually being received.
People are now looking for technologically accessible, there are a lot of options, especially when you come for payment methods. Now every hotel, the guest expects to have all the type of payment method, not just the card, like you have credit card, in that you have American Exchange and more option for on-contact exchanges since the COVID.
For the train from Malaha Skywalk, the guests can buy the ticket online. We offer the online and then we add more promotion with that. They can show the barcode and then we just scan. Really easy and save times.
How has your co-op experience shaped your decision making or your ideas for the future?
Starting from the beginning, I got my first co-op position as a room attendant, which was a lovely experience. And I think I am in the right path. And now I am in the interim supervisor position. So I am leveling up, I would say.
I actually wanted to start as a front desk agent, and in-room dining was offered to me based on my profile. It gave me experience in almost all the departments. Like I had to coordinate with housekeeping, front desk, and even the restaurant. So now I have planned to work in-room dining and maybe move on to some other departments to learn and experience.
This industry is about, you've done it.
Yes.
Like, if you're the supervisor for housekeeping, you've done it. You understand the intricacies of that role. And then you will garner respect too from the individuals that you're supervising, because they know that you also will jump in to help, but you understand the plights of the position and you're not just knowing about it in theory, right? Any advice for any of our students that are just starting the program or planning to start the program? What advice would you give those students in terms of being successful in their co-op experience?
Don't hesitate to ask questions. Whoever it is, however small the question is, it might be anything. Just ask your colleague or your supervisor, because they are there to help you. So it doesn't make you less if you ask a lot of questions, and that's how you learn, because every day is a new day, so you never know what will come up.
That's a great point and a great way to build trust with your supervisor, with your colleagues, with guests that you're working with.
Don't be afraid. I would say that to myself, and I would suggest everyone to be like that. Don't be afraid. If you get a chance, just jump in. If you have a chance to help someone, not in just your department, it's voluntary.
Just prepare ourselves. It's like a new student, it's maybe get nervous, but just prepare ourselves and then try to understand about the duty, responsibility that we have to do.
Don't suffer in silence. If you are having moments of struggle, whatever that kind of means to you. Talk to your instructors, talk to your peers. By addressing the problem, whatever it may be, you can really grow from that. And on top of that too, just being open to feedback, both
Yes,
constructive
100%.
and positive. Like the positive feedback, that's great. That's what helps, fill our cup. But constructive feedback, that's what's going to help you grow and evolve in this industry and in the program.
Thank you all for coming in and sharing your experience with your co-op. So, and I also want to thank Polly, who is a co-op student herself with our department, with Career Lab. And I also lastly want to thank the Makerspace. Thank you all.